It's Truss Day at the Lakeside Oasis. Always a good day, the sun's shining, and we have trusses, which is exciting. So what we're going to do is, like we've done in the past, I'm going to build this gable end as a set with the first truss in and the gable end truss, which is a dropped gable end truss, so that we can put our outlookers on and our overhang and everything. We'll assemble it as a unit and then plop it on there, and then we'll start going from there. These trusses have been ordered for a while and they're finally in, so we get a chance to get them up on the building, start drying this thing in, and so we can start finishing getting the mechanicals in and moving on with this one.
Oh yeah, so we don't have to add anything to our rake is what I'm getting at. Oh, that's already walled.
So we got the A team from E2 Operations helping us today. Big shout out to them. Very helpful to have more than a couple of guys on truss setting day or days day. It really wants to turn on me. It's kind of weird. Beautiful. That's how you do it. Yeah, Phil, your side is going to end up flushing up, and then we'll set this side based off of that. We'll just push and pull. But you're the setting side because we have these two braces here.
That's what happens to trespassers.
That's what happens to trespassers. So Phil's attempting to pre-drill a hole with the actual timber lock itself.
Hey,
But
it
this,
works, okay?
of course it works. So this is 3 plies of southern yellow pine that he's trying to go through, and we're trying to get it locked in similar to what we have down there. They still have a hanger, but I still am getting these 8-inch timber locks through there because a 6-inch would only give you, what, 1.5 inches roughly?
I don't know math.
Alex can't math today. It's too early. So that's what we're doing, is he's just getting those set up so we can go bing, 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 bing. Done. All right, so I'm building this triangle wall here, and we snapped it out on the floor again. We've done this quite a bit in the past with tall walls. I'm doing it again. We're building a massive gable end truss, basically, dropped gable end. So we got a center mark here. We have figured out our overall length and snapped out lines for a double top plate. So we have that. So it's just a triangle, and I set up my saw for square and then 40 degrees because this is a 10-12 pitch. 10 inches of rise over 12 inches of run, if you ever wondered what that's about. So it's a 10-12 pitch, and it maths out to being 40 degrees. So Alex is chomping at the bit to get this wall built, and so am I. So let's do it. So I think my camera overheated a little bit yesterday, and so it quit doing the time lapse. So anyways, I wanted to show you the progress that we had yesterday. We got all these trusses up, and the trusses over here during the last couple days. We got some sheeting on, which is another good step towards getting this thing dried in so that it doesn't get wet anymore. So there we go. Got some sheeting on and got all the trusses on. So it was a big day. We got these gable end walls done too. So those are ready to go. And now we just need our overhangs, front and back. And so this is kind of what it'll look like as you look out over the lake. And nice tall ceilings. I think it is 16 or 17 feet to the peak. I think. I'd have to measure. But all nice and open. And this is starting to take shape. Oh, you had it. Oh, yeah, baby. So, yeah, 170 is our measurement. And actually what we're doing, we have one piece of subfascia on over here. I have my rake on over here with my outlookers. That's all tied together, plumbed, straightened, ready to go. So what I'm doing now is snapping a line, a control line all the way across where I want my sheeting to end up. And that way then I have a parallel mark all the way across that parallels the peak. Now those peaks of those trusses may not be absolutely perfect, but I don't have truss tails here to even go off of like a subfascia like I typically go off of, like an eave. So I have to pick something straight, and that's what I'm picking as my straight point. So we're gonna snap this entire thing, and then we're ready to start sheeting. Sometimes the best laid plans still don't even work out. So I measured this truss on the existing part, that's what I'm standing on, and ordered the new trusses off of the exact dimensions of the existing truss. So they made up our girder, and the pitches must be just enough different. The peaks line up just fine, and then we have to hand frame the rest now alongside of, or sister alongside of, the valley trusses. So you try and still sometimes it doesn't work, but that's how you do it, is you figure that out and then you find a way to make it right, I guess. Problem solving. 80-ish% of my job and Alex's job. And the rest is just fun. Well, it's raining. What was it, a 5% chance of rain?
Yeah, something like that. 5 or 95, I don't remember.
5%, 95, doesn't matter.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. These days, it's all the same. So I'm trying to do sheeting in the rain, and this really sucks. So I'm up here on the roof this morning, and my day is starting out with washing the roof. It's not something I expected, but yesterday we were putting a couple of these zip sheets down. It has like some sort of a really oily residue. I don't know, it's weird. But it was covering it, and the zip tape did not stick to it at all. And I almost, like, my feet slipped on it. They're like kind of a little bit of a darker orangish red too, and it was like, it smelled terrible. So we tried, what did we try yesterday? We tried paint thinner, that didn't work. What else did we try yesterday?
Mineral spirits.
Maybe that's all we actually did yesterday, was try mineral spirits.
We tried Windex.
Oh, Windex with vinegar.
Yeah.
Tried that. That didn't work either. So now I got a tub of towels. That didn't seem to do a whole heck of a lot. And I have this like degreaser stuff that we're going and putting on, and then rinsing. Rinse and repeat.
Right.
So we're washing our seams, and then we're going to let it dry for a little while, go do something else, and hopefully our tape will stick, but we'll see. This is an experiment. First time I've run into this.